Hey you guys, I wanted to show you this really cool triplet workout. It's based on the idea that for every measure there are 4 beats, right? Everybody knows that. So basically all you're doing is you're assigning an echo. And what I mean by that is that you have your accent note, which is so those are all on beat. Those are 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the second and the first string are gonna be so it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 1, 3 and 4. So the first strings 6 through 3 are gonna be one measure, and then like those last 2 notes as you're going down in pitch again, or up towards the 6th string, that's going to be your second measure, and then your third measure is going to be that first measure, but just reversed or mirrored. So where the echoes come into play is that there are 2 echoes, or 2 additional notes after that first part. So it's there's 2 echoes. This is just kind of like a way of thinking, a way to get your brain wrapped around it. If your time signatures, you're just really not getting them, you're not understanding what a triplet is and how it fits into a 4/4 timing or a 3/4. You know, all of these things correlate together, but it might not make sense to you until you see this workout. So basically what I'm doing is I'm accenting on the first note on the 6th string, 1st fret. So I'm going. So I'm ending on that 6th string, 3rd fret, and I'm going down in pitch, but I'm ascending in that first position right there. And my positions are different. This is 1st position, 2nd position, 3rd position, for everyone else's method. But for my method, I split it up into 3 equal sections of 4 frets each. So you've got 1 to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5 through 8, and then 9 to 12. So basically what you're doing is you're looking at the fretboard and you're saying, okay, I've got 2, 2, and 2. I got strings 6, 5, 4, 3 together, and finally 2 and 1 together. Or I've got, the bass notes and the treble notes, 3 and 3. Or I've got, your bass note and then your other chord, like half chords. There's a specific term for that, but it's basically you're cutting a chord in half. You're having a bass note, like say you've got a D chord, right? There we go, tune a little bit. And then you've got that F sharp right there. That's a chord right there. So just kind of applying that to the fretboard, I can kind of separate that in my mind. So I hope that triplet workout helps you, and I hope the breaking the chords into the root and the actual larger chord part helps you, and the ways that you think about these guitar chords, and that they're not as complex as everyone seems to understand them at the level that they do. They're a lot simpler. So real quick, I'll show you again. You can do this with anything though. You can do triplets just alternating. Go. Just change it up, make it new. If your mind and your muscles and your fingers get used to something, change it up. Something for me would be like like an arpeggio, something like. So I would do something like that for my brain to learn it, to kind of have to reorganize all those notes and what I'm doing, and I'm gonna have to make up something new. So let's make up something new right on the spot. Okay, I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna start at the 12th fret. I'm gonna walk it down the fretboard, and I'm gonna play with all 4 of my fingers, starting on the 4th, your pinky, and then I'm gonna switch strings. So I'm gonna play the 1st string, 2nd string, 3rd string, 4th string, but I'm gonna make this formation. Sounds kind of dissonant, ugly, but within the dissonant and ugly chords, sometimes you find a cool chord. Like, what if I did this? There, that sounds a little bit better. So you see I'm applying it. It's pretty repetitive, but this is the type of stuff that you use for intros. So that's just off the fly. Sorry, my throat's bad. But there's no limit to what your mind can relearn or reorganize or reframe. If you're modeling after a certain style of playing, you know, Eddie Van Halen or Joe Satriani or Pat Metheny, it's all about making things new. Taking something that you definitely know how to do, like let's say you play tennis, let's say you are insanely smart academically. Take something that you know that you've mastered and apply it to what you haven't mastered or what you've yet to master. So that's it for this lesson. Just keep it new, keep it keep practicing, and perfect practice, right? Perfect practice makes perfect, not practice makes perfect, because you have to have a structured approach that is you know, catered to what you need. It's not, you know, that might work for me, but it might not work for you. You might have already figured this little workout out. You might have devised some kind of plan to you know, like muscle confusion in P90X. For those that are familiar with that method, it's pretty much the same thing for guitar. In yoga, you're stretching your muscles out. You're doing the namaste, right? The divine in me honors and blesses the divine in you. So incorporate those things. Take things from other dimensions and areas of your life and apply them to the guitar, or apply them to anything. If I can apply my guitar to something that I'm doing scholastically and it works, then I need to use that method, because it's something that's proven that I have achieved, and I know that, so I believe in it. Whereas if you were to tell me to learn how to play the mandolin, and I had never picked up a guitar or any stringed instrument, I didn't know the mechanics of how you actually play it or where the intervals are. Like that. So I know that from that low E note to that G sharp note on the first string, that's my range right there at that first position. My first position, not first position, second position, third position. So I hope that helps you. And just keep on rocking out. Keep on playing every day. If you can get 5 minutes in, do it. All right, you guys. Take care.